everyone. Welcome to another week of Drinking with Disney. I'm Molly.
And I'm Lucas.
As always, Penny and Baxter are puttering around the apartment. And this week kind of hits home to Penny and Baxter because we watched the Aristocats.
Yeah, more so Baxter.
Well, I mean, both.
Yeah.
Both. So tonight we are drinking our faves.
Yeah, I'm drinking the Royal City Hibiscus Pilsner, which I was drinking a couple episodes ago as well.
And I've got my Cottage Springs Peach. When I went to the liquor store, the watermelon was not there, but they told me they ordered it. So it better be there next week.
Yeah.
Liquor store on Speedvale.
And this week we were watching Aristocats. Yeah.
So first off, drinking game rules. This one didn't have very many rules that we could find. We did make up one, and then there's not very many rules, but it's still a lot of drinking.
It is.
Because when you hear the rules, you'll know. Whenever they say Duchess, you drink.
Yep.
Whenever they say Marie, you drink.
Which are both each like names of two of the main cats.
Yeah.
Right? So that comes up a lot.
Whenever a song starts. Whenever the cats do something human. And the one we made up was whenever the geese go Deepa.
Right, yeah.
It's only once, but it's
Only
funny.
once, but it's a funny one, yeah.
Yeah. So, starts off with them in like the horse-drawn carriage.
Right.
With Edgar driving.
Yeah.
So it's like a swanky neighborhood and they're supposed to be in
yeah.
Paris.
Yeah.
Based in 1910.
Yeah, and they're just kind of all the crew is just arriving back home at the Duchess's house.
Not the Duchess. The Duchess is the cat.
The
Madam.
Madam's house, yeah, which is the
You don't
which
know
is
her
their
name.
house as well.
You
Yeah.
don't know her name.
Yeah.
Her name is Madam.
Right.
The whole time is the cat owner.
Yeah. So then they go inside and they're waiting for George to come over.
Yeah, but when they're going inside, the Duchess starts talking to the kittens.
Right.
Right in front of Edgar and Madam. So my first question is, do they understand the cats? Or are the cats
Right.
meowing at each other, their way of talking, and it's like supposed to be a separate thing?
Maybe.
Because they're talking right in front of the humans.
Yeah, and they're also doing their art and playing music and stuff right in front of the humans as well. So I'm not really sure the level as to what the humans understand is what's going on and what we're sort of just supposed to, kind of just go along with.
Yeah. So Madam lets Edgar, their butler, know that George is coming over, their
Right.
lawyer. I forgot about the lawyer to be I knew
So did
she
I.
was working on her will, but I forgot that the lawyer had a bit of a part in the movie.
Yeah,
and he's really funny.
He is really funny. He shows up and he's like way too old to be like driving himself.
Too old to be driving
anywhere. Yeah,
because has to hit the back of his legs to get himself to stand up or move or anything with his cane.
And when he's going up the stairs, he says, "Oh, I'm not quite 80 anymore." Like, how old are you, buddy?
He's like 1,000.
Yeah, he's like 1,000,000 years old.
Probably 1,000 if I had to guess.
All right, and he refuses to take the elevator, so goes up the stairs, and the whole time, Edgar is like standing behind him, like, "Oh shit, this old dude is gonna fall right onto my face."
Yeah, and then he ends up just piggybacking him up the stairs because he can't walk because he's so old.
Yeah.
And then what does he say? He's like, "Edgar, go faster!"
Right? Yeah. He's like, "Let's get up there. Come on, buddy."
And he's giving him shit
Yeah.
while he's giving him a piggyback ride up the stairs.
Yeah. So then he gets up into the room with Madame and the cats, and they start going over the will, and he asks Madame what he wants her will to say.
But when he first comes in, they start being cheeky to each other.
Yeah, and they're dancing, and they have like a moment.
They're like, "Remember that night when this happened?" They've definitely banged before.
They probably banged it out once or twice. Yeah.
But is he supposed to be a lot older than her?
I'm not really sure. Yeah, their dynamic is kind of a bit of a mystery.
It's kind of weird because she doesn't have a husband.
No.
She's just this rich, crazy cat lady.
She might be a widow. Could be a widow.
Yeah, because she does say to him when they are working on the will, I don't have any living relatives.
Right. So she's definitely alone.
She's alone. She just has these cats, and I kind of want... I don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
I want us to have all these cats.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No, I think the amount of animals we have is enough for right now.
I mean, when we're old.
Oh.
And we live in our mansion like Madame.
Right.
You'll be like Freddie Mercury and have all the cats.
No cats. Well, one cat. Chubb's over there. So then she starts going through the will and saying she's going to leave all of the money to the cats. And Edgar overhears this.
Okay, sorry.
No.
One, is it even legal to leave all your money to your animals?
I don't think so.
Wouldn't
I
the
don't
lawyer
know.
pipe up and be like, they're animals.
Yeah.
They legally can't inherit
Right.
money.
And even what would they even do with it if they could, right? But so I
live their best life.
Right. My whole thing with this is, why doesn't Edgar just wait until the old lady dies before he starts trying to murder off the cats, right?
Why even murder the cats? They're cats. Because
I guess,
you said,
yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. But if his plan is to murder the cats and inherit all of the money, why wait? I mean, why do it now? Why not wait until, once that job is done, the money is all yours, right?
Yeah, because she says that once the cats are no longer around, that Edgar gets all the money.
Everything goes to Edgar after that, yeah.
He should just take that as he basically gets all the money.
Right, because once the madam dies, like, if the cats inherit the money, but he's looking after the cats, like, it's not like if he goes and spends a whole bunch of money on himself, the cat is gonna, like,
hiss at him.
come down on top of him and, put him on a budget or anything like that. Like, he can do whatever the fuck he wants once madam dies.
Yeah. Unless they know that they can talk and stuff, which is so... It's so confusing. Like,
but even then, if the cats do talk, and we see them play their piano and sing and do art and stuff, if all that's on the level, then aren't the cats like the meal ticket? Aren't they like probably what's making the madame all her money?
They can make him more money.
Yeah. So why would he want to murder like what's his golden goose, right?
Why would you want to murder animals anyway? I never get
seriously.
the fucked up people in the world that have are cruel to animals.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Because I am obsessed with our animals. I literally cried when we dropped Penny off at the vet for the day a couple weeks ago, and she was just going for the day.
Yeah, for the day, not even for the whole day. But then. So then he hatches this scheme to, make that like a sleeping pill stew, right? And the
amount of sleeping pills he puts in there, they would just die dead.
It's a whole bottle of sleeping pills.
He wouldn't have to go
for one cat and 3 kittens.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The kittens are so cute.
They're so cute, yeah.
They're cartoons, but they're so cute.
Yeah, they were drawn well.
Yeah, they were drawn well, and just like their voices.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Yeah, but before we see them eat this, death potion, we see them practicing their
scales and arpeggios.
Their scales and arpeggios in...
Do mi so mi do.
And it's the ginger cat who's the artist, right? Doing
Toulouse.
the painting? Yeah, doing the painting. So we see them...
It's Toulouse, Marie, and Berlioz?
Yeah, I think if that's not right, that's close.
It's a B.
Yeah.
Let me look it up. Quick Google fact check.
And obviously a little bit later on down the line in the movie, we do see
Penny!
We do see like a father figure for these cats coming to the picture, but where's the OG dad, right?
Yeah. Why are they talking about getting a dad like the whole movie? Where's your actual
where's the actual
dad?
We don't see...
Were you produced asexually?
Right? Yeah, who knows?
Like, where did Madam put their dad? Did their dad die?
I don't know.
Did he run away?
Did
Edgar kill him?
Maybe Edgar killed him, yeah. Maybe he knew this will thing was coming and was trying to get ahead of the curve.
Because unless Duchess just went out and got knocked up, she might have. She seems kind of slutty.
Well, a little bit, but she also does talk about how, when Toulouse wants to, be an alley cat, she was like, "Oh no, we would never do such a thing," right? So that
she
leads me
does
to
want
think
the kittens to be like very
proper. So that leads me to think that she wouldn't sneak off and like hook up with an alley cat and come home, kind of.
You never
thing,
know.
Right? Yeah, maybe after
those girls are sometimes the sluttiest.
Yeah, who knows?
The like proper ones, they're the sluttiest.
Yeah, and then Edgar comes in with the food for them to feed them.
Creme de la creme à la Edgar.
Right, and that's when we see the mouse come in.
Roquefort
come in, and he is really from
He's their friends, which is so funny because last week we did Cinderella, and you see how much Lucifer wants to kill the cats.
Right. Or the mice.
The mice.
Yeah.
He wants to be their friend.
Yeah.
And you know what? Last week was a whole thing of don't mess with him when he's eating. Roquefort does come in while they're eating, but he asks politely if he can share and dip his cracker in the creme de la creme of the egger.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? You can.
Very nice of the cats to let the mouse
join. They have such good manners. Duchess is a good mom.
She's a good mom. Yeah.
She's a good mom. Like, even, what do you say when they're leaving the carriage? She says to say thank you to Frou Frou the horse.
Yeah.
Make sure you say thank you.
She is one of the best Disney parents that we've seen.
Yes,
so
she's
far,
not hoeing out their kids.
She's not hoeing out her kids. She's looking out for them. You know, trying to find them a father figure as opposed to just trying to send them off by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great. Duchess is a good mom.
She is.
Good on ya, Duchess.
Yeah. So after they eat the creme de la Edgar, they pass out. They pass out hard.
That's what I'm going to do later.
Yeah. And this is where the real action of the movie really starts to pick up.
Yeah.
Because we see Edgar driving away on the motorcycle, and then we see the guard dogs
noisy motorcycle, and then we see, I call them the twang dogs.
They are twang dogs.
Because they've got their accents like this.
They do. They're these southern dogs.
They're hound dogs, They've got the floppy ears. One's a basset hound, for sure. I don't know what the other one is. No. It's Napoleon.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And I don't know what the basset hound dog's name is, so we'll just call them twang dogs.
But they're hilarious.
They're like the funniest part of the
way
movie.
Funnier than I remember them being.
No, actually the funniest part I think is the geese, but we'll get to
the geese. Yeah, the geese are good too. But I remember just the dogs having just like a little bit of a kind of a bit part, not really being that in it that much because they come back a little bit later too for a second scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so they first show up and they're hound dogs, so they're good at like hunting things and figuring things out. So when they hear the motorcycle, the one dog puts up his ear and says, "I hear a motorcycle with a sidecar," like da da da. Yeah. And the other dog's like, "How do you know that? I'm in charge."
Yeah, I'm in charge. I know it.
They're so funny, but they're like guard dogs on a farm. So as soon as they hear somebody intruding, they're off to like fuck this person up.
Investigate it. Yep.
Which, thank God, because who knows, like Edgar would have tried to drown the cats or
who knows what his original plan was. Yeah.
But since his motorcycle goes AWOL, the cats are alive still.
Yeah, they fall out of the sidecar.
The basket falls out, and then he's running away from the cats or the dogs for a bit.
Yeah.
Which he goes in and out of the water a couple times. Your motor would drown in the water.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to do all that.
But anyway.
But who cares? Yeah. So then he ends up just, scooting back home, and there's our guard dog.
She's a hound dog. It sounds right.
And then in the morning, the cats wake up all by the river.
Yeah. Yeah, and you get so scared because you can't find Toulouse.
Yeah.
And it's so sad when Berlioz, I just was like, what's his name? That's the only name I don't remember. He comes up out of the water and he's like, "Mama, I'm wet and I'm
so
scared."
Cold.
It makes me so sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Because I think of Baxter. He might be fat and he's not a kid, but it would still be so sad if someone kidnapped him and threw him in the water.
It would be, yeah.
Fucking Penny is just crawling all over me. So then she Duchess tries to, reassure the cats that they're okay, and they're just all freaked out. She's like, "Oh, it's okay." And then Toulouse actually says that he had a dream about Edgar kidnapping them. And they're like, "Oh, Edgar would never do that." But he knows the whole time that Edgar did it to them.
Yeah, he knew right from the get-go. He was
wise to it.
Yeah.
He was just too passed out from all the sleeping pills to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Because, what would he do about it? He's kitten.
Right.
But still.
Yep. And then we go back to the mansion because it's during a lightning storm, and the lightning wakes up Madame, and then she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it, cats." And then she goes to check on them, realizes they're gone, and then starts crying about it. But we actually never see her do anything about it.
She's just worried.
She's just worried. She doesn't act on it and like send anybody out looking for them.
Get off your ass,
yeah, seriously.
Like, what are you doing with your day?
We don't see her going around putting up posters.
She doesn't even go
missing
downstairs.
cats. No, she's just up in her room. Just goes right back to bed. Oh, they're gone. Oh, so shitty. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Get off your ass, madame.
Seriously.
If they're in your will, they're obviously very important to you. Go find the cat. Bless you.
Excuse me. Jeez.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So then after Madame starts crying, we flash out to the barn, and then the horse and Mouse
and
Roquefort realize that the mice are gone the cats are gone as well.
There's so many different animals, so forgive us. Penny!
And then Roquefort goes out looking for them. And it's like, where are you going, buddy? Like,
he puts on his detective stuff.
I know, but like, where does he, like, he thinks he's just going to go out and find them? Like, how much ground can he seriously cover?
He's a good friend.
And he's a good friend for the effort, but...
Well, he's the only one that leaves to do anything.
I guess, yeah, he is.
He has this detective stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like, why does he have this detective stuff?
Well, it's just his hat and poncho. I don't know if...
I just bit my lip.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So then we see O'Malley for the first time.
And he's just like singing about himself.
Yeah, before he even realizes that Duchess is there, because he doesn't realize the kittens are there until he's really putting the
moves on her.
Putting the moves on her.
I have a magic carpet for 2 that'll take us to Paris.
Right.
And then Marie pops up, and he's like, 3?
Yeah.
4? 5?
And then he's really like, okay, no, maybe the next cat I see.
One of those douchey guys trying to pick you up at a bar as soon as you say you have kids.
Yeah,
he's
right.
out.
He's out.
I'm out.
And for those reasons, he's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's just walking down the street singing about himself. Like,
I mean, I do that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess I've heard that.
Like, have you seen New Girl? It's Jess.
It's Jess.
That's him.
I guess it is.
He's the original.
Yeah, and he totally wants to dip out when the kids show up. But then Jess feels bad about it. He's like, come on, I'm not that big of an asshole.
Well, they're so cute.
They are very cute.
They're so cute, and Duchess is just a pretty lady. He says she has sapphire eyes, and then Marie comes up, and she's like, do I have eyes like sapphire too? And she's so cute.
Yeah, she is very cute.
Fucking Marie. She was always my favorite. Oh, well, obviously she was my favorite when we were younger. She's the only girl.
She's the girl one, right?
And she has the bows in her hair. She's so cute.
Mm-hmm. And then so this magic carpet he's talking about is just like a milk truck he sort of like hijacks by...
He just jumps on the guy's face.
Yeah.
On the window.
On the windshield, down from the tree.
To stop the truck, and it's like, here's the magic carpet.
Yeah.
And then lets them on. Originally, I forgot he's just going to let them go by themselves.
Right.
And then Marie falls off the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Marie is always getting into trouble, which is like the damsel in distress. Like, just because she's the girl, she always gets into trouble kind of thing.
Right.
But, I mean, she's really cute, so it's fine.
She is a bit of a shit disturber, too. Like, she was the one who, like, back at the Madame's house,
starts fighting with the
when
boys.
They were all like fighting and roughhousing. She was the one who started it, and then as soon as...
A lady never starts a fight, she only finishes.
Yeah, and then as soon as it gets too rough for her, she calls her mom, right?
Well, that hurt, Mama!
Exactly.
She's so cute, though, so I don't even care. I wish these cartoon cats... I wish cats look like these cartoons in real life.
So if Marie didn't fall off of the milk cart there... Then
he wouldn't have gone.
Then he would have never gone with them, and then they would have been screwed for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, because he goes and picks her up and gets back on the truck with them.
Right. Yeah.
And then after a while, and then you realize he's kind of good with kids because he does that like magic trick to show them where the food is, and it's just like a bucket of cream on the milk truck, and then the driver kicks them off. He realizes that the cat that fucked with him is in the back of the truck,
and cats are eating his cream as well.
I mean, I'd be kind of pissed off too, but
I mean, that cream is ruined. Like, you can't give that to people anymore.
But cats are so cute. I'd be like, oh, hey guys. You just get so mad. What's all the people that hate cats in this movie?
Well, like stray cats, like they're dirty, right?
Yeah, but they're cute.
Okay.
Madam's cats aren't stray.
No, but the other ones are. How is he going to know
Thomas
that they're
O'Malley
just like...
is the only alley cat, which we've come to the conclusion just means stray cat. They keep saying alley cat.
Well, that's what an alley cat is.
It lives in an alley.
That's what an alley cat is. It's just a stray cat. Yeah. Yeah. And, so the... so then we go kind of back into it's sort of a flash into the barn and what's going on at Madame's house. And we see Edgar bragging
to Frou-Frou
and with Roquefort overhearing.
Doesn't realize
that the mouse is there. Obviously, why would he give a shit?
Well, yeah, why would he care? Because he's already bragging. So, okay, this is back and forth about do they know that the animals talk or not? Because he's talking to the horse and doesn't give a shit that the horse knows that he shows her the headline, there's a catnapper, and it's me. Right,
yeah. So he's bragging about it, and then when Roquefort kind of hears that, he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna go with him tonight back to the scene of the crime.
Oh yeah, because Edgar realizes he needs to go back because the only thing linking him to it, he left his hat and his umbrella at the
on the farm,
where he was leaving the cats.
When he was
chased. So he was leaving them just like at a barn, like to be barn cats.
Yeah.
So maybe he wasn't going to kill them.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. He's fucked up.
He wanted to get them dollars, right?
Yeah, so if you're going to be sure, you might as well commit murder.
Yeah. What's this?
What?
What's that? Maria's always in trouble.
Maria's always the one in trouble because then they're walking on the train tracks after they get kicked off of the truck.
Right.
And the train starts coming, and Marie falls in the water.
She falls in the water, yeah.
Why is it always Marie? Why is it Toulouse or Berlioz or even Duchess? It could be
clumsy.
Duchess.
She's just clumsy, I guess. She just doesn't have her footing.
Cute.
Yeah, so then... O'Malley jumps right in, which looks high as shit.
Yeah, but he doesn't give a fuck.
No fucks given.
He's going to save his new baby mama's baby.
And then saves her, hands her to Duchess. Duchess brings her back to the shore. And then O'Malley's like, oh, don't worry about me. And Duchess is like, okay.
Well, he says I'll meet you upstream. He's at least balanced.
Right, he's balanced a little bit, but she's just like, okay, I'll meet you down there somewhere. Not like, okay, let's keep trying to get you out. Let's keep kind of like, oh, where's the next spot I can come over and try to grab you.
I've got my baby, so I don't care.
Yeah, and then we see the geese.
Abigail
for the first time.
And...
I forget the other goose's name.
Geeses?
But they're hilarious.
The geese. It's not even geeses. It's just geese. The geeses.
Yeah.
Geese. The geeses.
Right.
Anyway. It's...
all these IMDb...
Abigail and Amelia.
All these half of these IMDb pictures are in black and white. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we see them for the first time, and they're like proper British ladies,
They're British ladies.
Yeah.
And they find Thomas O'Malley
struggling down the river.
Hanging on to like a vine.
Yeah.
And they think he's trying to swim.
Trying to learn how to swim, yeah.
You'll never learn how to swim like that. Yeah. The geese are so funny.
They're pretty funny.
They were so funny. I remember when I was little, my mom would always, she still says it too, when they go underwater trying to find him, after they snap the vine, they go, deeper!
Yeah.
And I used to think that was really funny when I was a kid. It was pretty
funny, yeah.
Deeper!
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like I used to say that when I was diving into my parents' pool when I was little.
And when he starts to drown, they just think he's like being funny. And then they're like, oh shit, maybe he's actually drowning. Let's check on it.
Because he's like drowning, trying to grab onto them, and he grabs their butts, and they're like, oh, it's no time for fun. Like they think he's trying to be cheeky.
Yeah.
No, he's drowning.
Yeah, no, he's like about to die.
It's not time to slut it up, ladies.
Yeah.
Save the cat.
Yeah.
But then they save him.
And they save him, and then they end up all 7 of them, I guess, waddling to Paris together.
Yeah, because the Duchess and everyone shows up, and she just loves the geese, because why wouldn't you? And they say, act like a goose, and they all waddle off on their butts. They waddle all the way to Paris.
And then is it Marie who says to Duchess?
No, Toulouse.
Toulouse says, "Do we have to walk like this the whole way?"
Yeah, and she's like, "Yeah, we're being geese."
Yeah, we're being geese. Yeah, we're just gonna waddle all the way to Paris.
She's just so polite.
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, they're helping us,
Well,
so we're gonna do it."
These are proper people we're talking about here, right?
Proper people.
Yeah.
Proper cats.
Proper cats. Yeah.
Yeah. So then they say, "Oh, we're going to go see Uncle Waldo."
Right.
And it goes to this restaurant where a chef is chasing Uncle Waldo around.
Trying to cook him.
Trying to cook him. They're like, "Oh, we're meeting him at a restaurant." How do you know he's going to be there?
Yeah.
What? It's fine. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's fine. I just knocked the table. Oh, I'm not going to get it.
You can't have your knee on it.
Yes, I can. I can.
Okay.
But they're like, "Oh, we're meeting him." How do you know he's going to be at this restaurant where they're trying to chop him up for dinner? Because the special says it's duck soaked in white wine. So they show up and he's drunk.
He's drunk,
because they've marinated him already.
Because that's how you marinate something in white wine, is you feed it to the animal when it's still alive, right?
And he's so drunk he can barely stand up. And they're just like, "Oh, Uncle Waldo." Yeah. They think he's so funny. And they're all like, "We love drunk Uncle Waldo." And he's got one of those hats. Like, he just looks like the town drunk.
No, he's definitely like the town drunk, yeah.
Because,
and
this is how we marinate him in white wine. We're just going to get him drunk before we even kill him.
Yeah, and take his feathers out. And
at least he'll be happy. See, you just bumped the table too.
I know, yeah.
We're bumpy today.
And then, so another thing, like, this is, like, supposed to be in Paris, like, and this is, like, what was the name of the restaurant? Le Petit something.
They said it's a famous restaurant.
It's a famous restaurant, they say. And so they're just not, like, people out on the street aren't noticing this, like, group of cats and geese all talking to each other, and then the geese walking away. Like, there's a lot of animals just on the street in Paris.
The geese actually walk away in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
With the two ladies, like Abigail and Amelia, supporting Uncle Waldo because he's wasted.
Yeah.
"Oh, I think you've had too much." Yeah. Oh. I'm going to be as drunk as that goose.
Yeah.
Later.
Yep, I think you are. And then we kind of go back over to Edgar's side of the story when he's going back to the farm to get his umbrella and hat, which he realizes he left behind. Back to the scene of the crime.
But you never go back to the scene of the crime.
Well, he's trying to go and clean up the day after, which is, like, the worst thing you can do as a criminal, they say, according to CSI and the first 48 and all that shit. And Snapped, yeah.
You can't go back to that.
Yeah, you can't go back.
Doesn't he watch Snapped?
Yeah, and then he sees the guard dogs again. They hear his squeaky shoes coming up.
It's Napoleon and Lafayette.
Lafayette, yeah.
Lafayette.
Yeah, Lafayette. They hear him coming again with the squeaky shoes.
And then they say, "Oh, it's just a cricket." Well, Lafayette says it's just a cricket, but the leader
thinks it's shoes.
He says, "Oh, I hear shoes." Size 9. Like, he knows everything.
He knows everything. He's heard it once or twice before.
So why don't they listen to him all the time? The other guy kind of sounds like a dumbass.
He's just kind of lazy, I think, right? He just doesn't want to work, just wants to kind of sit around all day. And then they have a big ass chase off again. Yeah,
well, first off, they're just asleep, and then he starts stealing his shit back.
Stealing his stuff back.
But then Napoleon wakes up and sees what's happening. And is like, "Where's my hat?"
Yep. And then they have a big chase around again.
And it's really funny because I remember the other dog accidentally slipping the shoes on.
I do too.
And then the other dog, like, walking behind him and then being like, "There's the crickets again." Oh, the dogs are so funny.
The dogs are really funny, yeah.
There should be drinking rules. We should have made up drinking rules
for
about
the dogs. Yeah, we should have, yeah.
Every time he says, "I'm the leader."
Right, yeah,
do that. Do that if you're watching this and you want to play.
Yeah.
Every time he says, "I'm the leader."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then so Edgar gets his shit back and heads back to Madam's house, thinking he's hundo P clear, like he's pulled off the perfect crime.
But right? If he dropped them off this barn and he knows he didn't actually kill them, why isn't he like, "Where are the cats?"
He doesn't look for the basket.
He doesn't look for the basket. He doesn't. He just kind of dips out and doesn't think anything of it. But if it was me, I'd be checking in to see where those cats
be
were.
more concerned about the basket and where the cats actually are, as opposed to just looking for your hat and the umbrella.
But I guess he doesn't really have time because the dogs are just after his ass.
That's true as well. Yeah.
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 But just saying.
Yeah.
Be a little smarter if you're going to be a criminal, Edgar. I think I would get away with crime.
Yeah? You think so? I don't think you would. Yeah.
If I was a criminal,
you'd be a bad.
I've watched enough Snap. And I've watched enough Aristocats to know people's mistakes.
Yeah, this is pretty much a blueprint for crime, this movie. Yeah.
If I'm ever going to catnap.
Oh, yeah, this is a catnap 101, this movie.
Just don't do what Edgar does.
Don't do what Edgar does, yeah. So then we finally see what I remember being like the most iconic part of the movie.
It is the most iconic part.
Which is when O'Malley
takes them back to their house.
Takes them back to his place, right?
Okay, first off, they're going back to the house, and the kittens are all saying how fucking tired they are.
Yeah.
Oh, my feet hurt, da-da-da. And because the mom says, we're in Paris, can we not just go to Madame's house tonight?
Yeah.
And then the kittens start complaining about how tired they are and how they want to go to bed. And then they see the lights going off, so they realize that the scat cats are there. Right. And then he goes, oh, like, maybe we should find somewhere else to stay. She goes, no, I want to see your pad. Trying to get it in. Yeah, Duchess she says, I want to see your pad and meet your friend. Yeah, she's with her kids.
She's going for it.
She's going for it with her kids. Like, that's a bold move.
It is a bold move.
And your kids were just complaining about how tired they were, but you're going to take them to this place where you know where they're partying. And take them back to Madame's.
And then the kittens don't go to bed until like the sun's coming up pretty much. Like they are partying out like all night.
Yeah. Yeah. And then this is obviously the best song of the movie. And I was going to say,
this is where we see the best song of the movie. I think it's
Everybody.
It's the only candidate for the best song in the movie, I think.
Maybe Scales and Arpeggios.
Maybe, but I think with the piano falling through the building and stuff is just like such cool. Like the most memorable. That's what I remember most from this movie as a kid.
Yeah, but like, is this just an abandoned house full of cats?
I think so because
he says he lives in the penthouse.
Right. So and also when the piano falls all the way down to the bottom. Like, the front entrance is all boarded over.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. So I think it is just, like, an totally abandoned house in kind of like a rundown district, right? Like, it's just, like, a shitty area of town.
Yeah, because they're alley cats. Yeah. It's all these stray alley cats, which... There's one part of this song that's just so racist. Yeah. They have the Siamese cat, and he has like a Chinese accent, and he can't say like L's, like he says R's.
And even like his lyrics are super problematic.
Yeah, he's playing on the piano and says like chopsticks, fai gu yang, and like he says all these like...
Has a line about a fortune cookie.
A fortune cookie, always wrong.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
racist.
Yeah, it's bad.
These old Disney movies are racist. I know, fuck.
This one's not even that old. This is in the 1970, right? Like, I guess that, obviously it's still racist time back then. Like,
also, a part of this song that's problematic is when Duchess hops on the harp and starts singing, if you want to turn me on. Your kids are there, lady.
Your kids are watching.
Keep it in your pants. And they're just like, yeah, mom.
Yeah, the kids are on the hunt for a new dad, too.
They are, but they do say they are. But, like, that aggressively?
I know. Yeah, I remember...
When we're watching and I said, this part's romantic. Really inappropriate. And Lucas goes, what? And she starts singing.
I remember them being like romantic with each other.
It's raining, so Penny's barking at the rain.
Duchess and O'Malley being romantic with each other, but not in such obvious ways.
In front of the kids.
Yeah, I remember being a little bit more implied, but maybe that's just because I was just looking back on it and not really actually like looking at it, like understanding, right?
Yeah. So when Party of the Century is over, they put the kids to bed, and they're starting to sing about. They start like singing the song again and start going to sleep, and then Duchess and O'Malley go out on the roof and they have a really nice talk. He talks about how he wants them to move in and he wants to be like a dad to the kids. You could see him being
the dad,
And the kittens over here and they're saying, "Oh, like this totally is so great." They love O'Malley, even though they've only spent a day together.
Yeah, I know.
Disney movies move real fast.
Yeah, they do accelerate that timeline.
But you have to. It's an hour and 20 minutes long. They've got to fall in love in a day, or else they're never gonna fall in love.
Yeah, and also like, you think that O'Malley would be a little skeptical of these cats who are so close to people, because he's so skeptical of people. Like,
yeah,
the
he
whole
keeps
thing
saying
too,
like,
right?
oh, like it's just another human.
Another human. Humans don't really care about their animals.
But I think it's because he's an alley cat. He
Right.
doesn't realize how much Madam loves the cats. Because,
he's
like
been
I said,
burned before.
I'm really obsessed with my animals. Like, I keep looking over at Baxter this whole time.
Yeah.
I should go get him, but he's so chubby.
Yeah. So then next morning, we finally, Duchess and the kittens get back to Madame's house.
And if they were that close, they could have
just gone, right? Yeah.
And maybe if they had gone at night, Edgar wouldn't have caught them a second
right?
time.
They could have just snuck back up and been in their bed, and Madame wakes up the next morning, and there they are again, right?
But the cat door was locked when they get back to the house.
Right, yes it was.
Which,
yeah.
why does it have a lock on it? I guess to lock
out
the alley
strays.
cats out.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Question averted.
So, so once they're back, the cats all start meowing to try to get in. And fucking Edgar beats Madame to the door.
And Roquefort's in the window trying to tell them, no,
Go
don't
away,
come in.
go
Like,
away,
go away,
yeah,
go away.
Yeah. Danger, danger, yeah.
Danger, that's what we yell at Penny when she gets near the road.
Yeah.
Danger!
And they don't understand what Roquefort's saying, so they
they're
keep
like,
meowing.
"What?"
They're like, what? And then Edgar comes in, puts him in a sack,
and then throws him in the oven.
Throws him in the oven. Doesn't turn it on, just throws him in the oven.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah. And I just
But
don't
why
understand.
wouldn't they keep meowing unless they get in the oven?
Meowing and meowing and meowing, because Madame comes down and says, oh, they're back. I heard them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Roquefort does go over to the oven and and they tell him to go find O'Malley.
Yeah.
But when they're looking for O'Malley, they should have kept meowing because they're just being stupid because she heard them and they're on the same floor, so they can probably hear her.
And Roquefort even opens that vent thing to make them louder, right? So the Madame would have heard them if...
Come on, Madame.
Yeah.
Maybe she has hearing aids that she's not wearing.
She's pretty old, right?
My question is, how old is she supposed to be?
I don't know.
She must be old because she's starting her will. She has no living relatives, and she just, all she has is cats. She doesn't go up and down the stairs very much.
No, yeah.
She's got to be old.
Like, the only time we see her out of the house is at the very beginning.
Yeah, when she's in the carriage.
When she's in the carriage. We never see her out of her house other than that.
No.
Yeah. So Roquefort goes out to find O'Malley, finds O'Malley, and then O'Malley's like, no, go get
the Scat Cat.
Go get Scat Cat and his crew of alley cats.
Yeah. Tell them you know me and you won't have any problems.
Right.
And Roquefort's kind of freaked out because he's like, all the alley cats.
Jesus
but
Christ.
He can't exactly O'Malley has to go save them then. So that's why he sends the mouse. Because if he doesn't, the mouse can't do anything.
No.
Because O'Malley can go at least attack Edgar, you know what I mean? And try and save them, where Roquefort, he doesn't even know Roquefort's there.
Right, yeah, no. Roquefort wouldn't be able to do anything with it. All Roquefort can do
shit.
All he can do is go get help. Let's be real. He's not hurting anybody. All he's gonna be is a little bit annoying. So he goes to find the alley cats, finds the alley cats, and then forgets O'Malley's name 3 times.
O'Grady, O'Shamus.
O'Houlihan or some shit like that.
I should have never listened to that O'Malley. You know his name.
Yeah, come on. And how badass is O'Malley that his name carries that much weight? That a gang of mice aren't going to eat, or a gang of cats aren't going to eat a mouse just because they drop his name. That is gangster ass shit.
Well, they're all gangster. They're gangster for sure.
O'Malley's killed somebody in his life.
They're like the Crips.
Are they?
They're the Crips. Maybe the Bloods. Maybe the Banana Boys.
They're the Cat Crips.
Yeah, they're the Cat Crips.
Yeah.
Banana Boys. Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah, right.
You know.
So then...
can't wear yellow because I'll be part of the Banana Boys.
After Edgar... tells Madame no, the cats aren't back, and sends her back up.
Maybe he's trying to make her think she has,
She's
Alzheimer's
crazy.
or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Because she's old. He's like, no, go back to bed, you old bitch.
Up there, get back up there, come on. Then he grabs the sack of cats and then throws them the cat sack, throws them in a crate to be shipped off to Timbuktu.
Which I was thinking, is Timbuktu a real place? Okay, this sounds really stupid, but is it?
Yes, it is. It's
in Africa.
And yeah, it is.
But you never, who really goes to Timbuktu?
Well, it's just that's the whole expression. Timbuktu is so far away that it's just all the way over in Timbuktu, right? It's
buttfuck nowhere.
And it's like a ruined city as well.
Ooh, maybe I want to go to Timbuktu.
Yeah. But yeah, so Edgar is just fucked.
I literally wrote a note that says Edgar is fucked. In capital letters.
Yeah.
Because why is he trying to, just let the lady have her cats?
I know.
Like we said before, it's really stupid of him to try and murder these cats before the woman is even dead. Yeah. And even if he did murder the cats, he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to because cats can't legally inherit money. Edgar will have to be... Okay, Edgar can spend the money on the cats, but he can also spend the money on himself.
Even if cats can legally inherit money, they can't fucking go out spending it. No! So I mean, you're gonna have the cards, the fucking checkbook. You're gonna have everything you need. You're gonna have everything. You're the one driving the fucking nice cars around. Leave the cats at home, buddy.
Well, my question is, where does Madame have all of this money? Is it from the talking cats, or is it family money?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Because if so. Hang on to the damn cats.
Yeah, I know.
Idiot.
I know. And so then chaos ensues once the alley cats get back.
Yeah. O'Malley's cornered with a pitchfork.
Yeah.
But then the alley cats come back.
And then they pull the old bait and switch with the cat sack and Edgar, and then Edgar ends up getting his ass sent to Timbuktu. Yeah. And
then it just flashes to all of the Duchess and the kittens, and O'Malley has now been accepted into Madame's life.
And they're taking
which it doesn't really show him trying to get. She's just yep, you can come right in.
Come on in. Yeah, we know.
Oh, he's
we know
handsome.
You. Yeah.
He's your new dad.
Yeah.
Cool. You're wearing a bow tie, taking pictures with my cat.
Yeah, and then she's gonna turn her house into a cat sanctuary. That's taking in all of the stray cats from all over Paris.
Her house probably smells.
Is disgusting.
It's like Cinderella, where she gets ready with the mice.
You want to start a cat sanctuary? Build a new building for it. Don't invite them into your home. That is nasty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good time.
No. So that pretty much wraps up kind of our run through the movie.
Our run through and our points about the movie.
Yeah. So I think for our little subjects we try to hit on that are kind of for more or less this week. I don't know if there's anything we need to see less of.
Maybe less of Frou-Frou, because she doesn't really she's just in there for no reason.
Yeah, honestly, Roquefort talking to himself would have been just as effective as him talking to Frou-Frou.
Yeah.
But for what we need to see more of, I think we need to see more of how the Duchess got her money, where that comes from,
the Duchess,
or no, the Madame, where Madame got her money from, more. So I guess more of Duchess when she was a kid, maybe a little flashback.
Just a flashback as to why she's alone and why she has so many fucking cats.
Yeah, and also maybe one flashback to O'Malley before
before
thing too,
he
right?
Meets them.
Before he
how
meets
he became
everyone,
an
how he became so smooth and
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So we did say the best song is Everybody Wants to Be
Yeah,
Cat.
I think that's
without a question.
I think that's the only choice for me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the question of the real MVP.
Yeah, and I'll let you go first with who you think.
O'Malley.
You think O'Malley? Yeah.
O'Malley saves Marie.
Yeah.
O'Malley gets them back to Madame's. O'Malley steps up and says he's going to be the dad.
Yeah.
At first he's kind of shitty,
He's also their tour guide when they're super stranded.
Yeah, he's a good guy. As much as he tries to not be, he is. Yeah. Who's your pick?
I do like that pick. The only other candidate I think would be Roquefort.
Yeah.
And the saving grace, obviously I think O'Malley might have, more kind of things on his resume.
He's just in the movie more.
And he's in the movie more, but I think like the one shining like star example of why Roquefort might be the MVP is picking the lock and getting the cats out of the case before it gets sent to Timbuktu.
Yeah.
Because like if that lock was shut, like none of those cats are getting that off, right?
No.
So they're not switching out the bag of cats for Edgar if Roquefort doesn't pick that lock.
It's always the ones that do like that one thing.
That one like crucial thing can really like switch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Although like O'Malley helped them a lot more times, I think that one
that's the one
thing
that
saves them more than O'Malley maybe ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I think that's our wrap up for this week.
For the Aristocats.
For the Aristocats.
Which is one of my favorite movies.
It's one of mine too. Like I was really looking forward to doing this one because it's way funnier than even I remembered it, and I remember liking it a lot.
Yeah, it was definitely my favorite. Toulouse, Marine.
Yeah, really, really good.
They're good.
And as always, we say to tune in next week.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter.
And our podcast, I think, will be going live this week, I think. So we will be tweeting out and putting all those feeds on social media. And as soon as that's up, we want you to download and subscribe and like and rate and all that kind of stuff.
We want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, hit us up with some feedback. And as always, we will see you next week.